Our leader.
Mr. Speaker, while expressing our gratitude to Mr. President for recognizing and honoring the leadership of the National Assembly, we note that the conferment of the title of Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger on the President of the Senate and the conferment of the Commander of the Federal Republic, CFR, on the Speaker of the House of Representatives and Deputy President of the Senate perpetuates the inappropriate subordination of the Speaker to the President of the Senate. The House notes that the Chief Justice of Nigeria, who is lower in protocol ranking than the Speaker of the House of Representatives, was also awarded the title of GCON, further exemplifying this culture of discrimination against the leadership of the House. The House recognizes that the Constitution, in promoting a balance in an equal bicameral legislature, clearly provides that bills passed by one chamber must be concurred with by the other in the same form for them to become law, thus affirming the equal status of both chambers as an essential component of the legislative process. Emphasizes that while the Constitution assigns specific responsibilities to the Senate, such as confirming Senate presidential appointment, it implies greater authority for the House of Representatives over appropriations and the power of the purse. These distinct roles are designed to maintain a system of check and balances within the legislative arm, rather than establishing the superiority of one chamber over the other.
This injustice has gone on for too long. It is not something that has happened only on this administration, but it's an institutional error that has festered for too long. Mr. Speaker, I want to remind members that when order of protocol is being read, Mr. Speaker comes at number 4 before the CJN of Nigeria. But how come the CJN of Nigeria gets the GCON honor and our Speaker gets the CFR honor?
So how can a CGM be GCON and number 4, who is ahead of that office, is CFR? That's one. For the public to know that this House is not subservient or inferior to the Senate, from our lawmaking process, there is no single chamber that can make a law and it become a law finally. There must be concurrence from either the Senate or from the House of Representatives. This is a signal to show to those who are making this process that Senate alone cannot stand on its own to make law and it becomes law. And House alone cannot stand on its own to make law and it becomes law. So that means they are at par. So I want to put it to them and let it go right away to them that the two houses are equal.
Your Excellency, throughout the history of democracy, there has never been anything like Senate, but Congress. And Congress actually determines the fate of every country, which is House of Representatives. So, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, we should remind them, as earlier suggested by our senior colleague, Honorable Abdul Mumini Jibrin from Kano, that we are not in confrontation, but actually reminding the committee to do the needful by not treating us different from the Senate counterpart, because we are not either subservient of the Senate or we are not holding brief for the Senate and we are not being delegated by the Senate. As far as my contribution is concerned, this is it.